Wednesday. It's always Wednesday. Hi, welcome to Lunch Bunch. I very rarely get to capture Lindsay because she's here and gone, but I assure you she does exist and she joins us for lunch pretty often. Dan's here. Hi, Dan.
Hi.
Mal's here, and Austin.
Hello.
And Roland, and William. We've just been. I'm here also.
Sorry, I'm not. I have to move. Okay.
Oh, that's a better. Yeah.
I can't like even freaking move. So.
Oh yeah. When Dan got in there, he was like, "Oh, can we scoot the table forward?" And we're like,
It's
No.
bolted to the floor now.
"Oh, can that move?"
I mean, yeah, but it's heavy.
It's just really heavy. Okay. We've been talking about mostly video games because Red Dead came out since last Lunch Bunch,
Jumping
and
this fence.
we talked about and also Smash Direct is tomorrow. And Dan's been playing Fallout 76 beta
So.
by himself. Well, that's going to change.
Yeah.
I'm sure Josh and Brooke will play with you soon,
Yeah.
whenever she's not sick.
Or any of my other friends.
Yeah, I don't know. It might just be you. No, I mean, no.
Yeah.
What's it on?
Yeah, I mean it.
Xbox One and PS4. And you're playing on the PC, right?
Yeah, because I was like,
Yeah.
I want to play it because I can on the best settings.
Yeah.
I might have got it for Xbox if they were not going to release it for a while on PC. You know?
Yeah.
But
I mean, I would play Fallout 76, but I'm going to be honest, I have had enough Fallout for a lifetime. So I'm just going to hard
No
pass.
more post-apocalyptic world?
Well, a little bit, but
Little bit.
then
yeah,
I'm done.
A few
Okay.
more episodes.
A few more episodes.
Almost done.
I can't talk about that too much because then I'll get 1,000 people asking, like, when's it ready? And the answer is not yet. Not yet. So lunch went pretty good as usual. It probably went particularly good for Mal, though, because right before we had lunch, Mal went to the dentist because she was going to get that crown that's been bothering her for 2 years finally fixed a third time.
Yeah, they were gonna redo it a third time.
And she had a different dentist look at it, and they said, well, we could redo it, but if the particular problem that you're having is that it's flat, we can put like some notches in it. That's essentially what they did,
She
right?
Carved it to look more like a tooth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not perfect, and I'm not 100% happy with like the look of it. But I mean, it's the furthest back tooth; you can't see it.
Yeah.
But at least now I'm not.
Well, you
Getting
couldn't.
hurt.
Yeah, Mal was actually having like issues with the tooth, so now it should be.
We were slipping, like when I
Yeah.
would chew, and then
Because
that
what
hurt.
the tooth was flat.
Mm-hmm.
The tooth was flat. The dentist that originally did it made it flat. Anyway, this other dentist improved it dramatically, so now Mal should be good.
Yeah, much better.
Much better. It is later in the evening now, and I wanted to talk a little bit about Halloween because it's Halloween, and specifically what I want to talk about is that. Do you see that out there? You're probably like, what? The door? What?
Cat?
Yeah, not the cat. The door. In particular, the light. There is no light. The lights are off. The lights are off because we didn't do Halloween this year. We didn't give out candy to kids because we had to work because it was Wednesday. I mean, we had to work anyway because there was a lot of stuff to do leading up to Extra Life, but Wednesday in particular is not great because Wednesday we're out in the afternoon. That means we're not here working, so we're out in the afternoon, so we have to work a little bit later Wednesday evening. So it's really hard to, stop what you're doing and get up and go to the door and then go back to what you're doing and then, oh wait, get up and go to the door. So we don't want to have to do all that. And it's not even possible if you're recording. In fact, it'll ruin recordings because people are like ringing the doorbell. So we decided to just turn off the light, which is, I guess, the universal code for please don't come to the door. We are not celebrating Halloween. It also probably helps that we have no decorations up. Yeah. And I feel bad because I actually really like Halloween. I think it might be my favorite holiday. Christmas is great. But Halloween it's fun, man. People getting all dressed up and going out and trick-or-treating, that's cool. I like that. But this year was not for us. Now, I will tell you, though, I know what I would love to do at some point in the future, maybe next year. I would love to become the house.
The house that has all the decorations? Because I want that.
No, that's not. I mean, maybe a little bit, I do like the decorations. It seems like a money pit for one day of the year. Anyway, no, specifically, the house that gives out full-size candy bars. Was that a thing when you were growing up? Like,
Just the neighbors across the street, and only to Carly and I, because no one ever really came down our street, and there were no other kids on the street, and they didn't have kids of their own,
oh.
and they were elderly. So.
Oh, well, when I was growing up, I would, go out trick-or-treating with my family and stuff, but occasionally, every once in a while, especially depending on, like, the house, like, in the neighborhood, there would be, like, a specific house or two where they gave out full-size candy bars, and the kids knew. The kids would be like, Mr. McFeely or whatever, they always give out full-size candy bars, we gotta hit them up. And then we gotta go again in disguise. So, like, that, I would love to be that, because I remember being a kid and just thinking that, the full-size Hershey bar was mind-blowing, that was a thing that anyone did, and I would love to be that for, kids. That would be cool. Maybe next year we'll do that, especially for the fact that we don't actually get a whole lot of trick-or-treaters here. Last year we actually did the trick-or-treating thing, and we had the lights on, and we had people come, and we had like 20 kids maybe at most. So we could afford 20 candy bars. That comes in a single pack at Costco. That'd be really cool. I'd like that. I'd like to be able to hand a kid a full-size Hershey bar and be like, look, check that out. Yeah, we're the house. I mean, the downside is then you are the house forever, but you can always turn the light back off. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm very curious if any of you did anything for Halloween. Maybe you went and trick-or-treated. Maybe you have kids and you went and trick-or-treated with your kids, or you had an office party. If you did dress up, I'd love to know what you dressed up as. And then specifically, are you the house? Are you the house that gives out the full-size candy bars?
Or the decorations?
Or the decorations? Are you the ones that go all out for Halloween? Or at the very least, do you remember this from a kid? Were you a kid and you remember that there was that one house that always gave out the full-size candy bars? I'm interested in hearing those stories. So share that stuff in the comments below, and we'll see what happens next year for Halloween. Hopefully it'll be a little less crazy around here. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?